I'm from that, man, my city delivers like Babyface singing tenor, a vital organ, a liver. So don't sleep on the spitters, we wearing Jordans with denims. Country accents Pharrella, still rotating and spinning. Spaghetti fish for the dinner. Addicts big, always some winners. If we losing long range from the logo, wig splitters. Shooting trays, Reggie Miller hitting target to Zimmer. Detroit Palace with bad intentions, we enter. We throwing punches in winter. As we brawl in the middle, Jermaine Artest punching fools.
I'm not.
That's what you brought us into the world with.
Okay.
With the best singer.
Basketball.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Guys being real political. R&B is dead as of right now. The R&B that I made my babies to. R&B got to be judged to a certain thing. It's a feeling, no doggy.
We just gonna move on.
Yeah.
We're really gonna move on. Puff says R&B is dead.
Puff also has an R&B album coming out.
Exactly. So
we just put that out there.
I'm gonna put the resuscitation.
No, you got an R&B whole label
everything. Yeah.
What were you saying?
That Puff has an R&B album coming out.
Label
coming out.
Both facts.
So for him to say R&B is dead, okay, we're gonna push that narrative, and then guess who's gonna resuscitate it?
Old Puffster.
Oh, good old Puff.
So most people don't know who I am. I'm Rodney Smith, a.k.a. Heavy Hooks. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. I write all my music, and the music that I make is R&B and hip.
I want y'all to give it up. Start making some noise right now for your guy, my guy, Heavy Hooks!
You know, I know, but we rappers can't for sure. So on with the show. This not an act, but I'm Belafonte. Older age, always poppin'. VVS, Eliante, Davey Erman, always coppin'. I'm hotter than hell in the burning scenes, but understand I don't need a fan. All of this ice make a cooler man. Don't need AC, just a million bands. If it don't make money, it don't make sense.
I make R&B music, so of course I was gonna say something about whether or not R&B is dead or not, and clearly it's not.
Someone said R&B is dead. I gotta bring it back to life. So let me take it back to when it was the baby making genre. Oh, baby, can we take it slow? Oh, play that record, let it touch your soul. I let the music marinate the room, babe. So come and catch a vibe before it's too late.
Do you feel like, let me ask a random question, I hope I don't offend anybody. Seeing that DJ said that R&B is dead, which I kind of do agree with that statement.
In the 90s, R&B sounded like this.
In places I've never seen, girl, you know what I mean.
But when we fast forward several decades, in the 2020s, R&B sounds like this.
I ain't playing no games, every word that I say is coming straight from the heart.
Well, surprise, surprise. Sonically and even lyrically, those songs aren't worlds apart. In fact, both charted #1 in their respective decades. So why is everyone saying that R&B is dead? Was that an anomaly? Could it have been a fluke? Or would it be more accurate to say that R&B is dying? This piece is that R&B isn't dead, it's just that we have a tendency in these R&B is dead conversations to mislabel R&B, misgenre her. Unfortunately for a lot of contemporary R&B fans, R&B is evolving and has already evolved in many ways out of the quintessential beloved R&B sound and feel. And it's because of that that so many fans are willing to declare its death.
Let's start out by answering a simple question. What is R&B? Well, to give you some history on the matter, the Urban Dictionary explains R&B music was originally termed race music and was basically any form of music intended for a black audience. Jazz, gospel, blues were all building blocks, with the term R&B, aka rhythm and blues, being coined in the 1940s to be a less offensive marketing term. In fact, R&B didn't deviate from rock and roll much until the 1960s, when Detroit's own Motown Records being one of the main culprits. R&B has evolved over the years, from the rock-playing, duck-walking Chuck Berry to the eerily relevant today Marvin Gaye, all the way to Queen Beyonce. We've seen this genre grow and change, with some change arguably being for the good and for the bad.
And that's one of the reasons I named it R&B is dead, question mark, because I know it's not dead, but some people think that it is.
What's happening? It's your boy Ron Lee, aka The Kizza, aka Koran. And Heavy Hooks done hit me with this question, man. Is R&B dead? Yes, but then it was rebirthed. Dig this, check this out. That lovey-dovey, slow dancing and romancing R&B died around the 2010s. It is. Well, technically, if you want to go into technicalities, R&B is rhythm and blues. And technically, they talk about heartbreak and love, even though sometimes in certain songs they talk about like this chick ain't really my girl, but I'm heartbroken over her and shit. Like that's not really love, but you know, that's my personal opinion. But yeah, it died and then it was rebirthed. And then slowly but surely, through certain artists, that slow dancing, romancing, R&B started to come back. And a little bit stronger. Like if you look at examples like Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, you know, Silk Sonic, The Weeknd, Heavy Hooks. He's bringing that shit back too.